I'm a UK registered nurse, been working here for years, and I normally talk about nursing and other things. Sorry, it's been a long time, but oh well, I'm here. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new UK nurse salary for 2025-2026. As you're aware or may be aware, the UK government announced recently a pay rise for healthcare workers working in the NHS on Agenda for Change pay bands. Normally these pay bands start from band 2, band 3 up to band 9. I would be talking about nurses and registered nurses' salary in the UK. Their pay band starts from band 5. So I'll be concentrating more on band 5s. So we have been offered 3.6%. Is that good enough? I don't think so, but that is what has been offered. I know some unions have asked their members to vote on this, but regardless of whether it is a yes or no, this is what is being offered and this is what is going to be paid. So it would be backdated because it was effective from the 1st of April this year, 2025, and the financial year in the NHS starts from 1st of April to the 31st of March the next year. So the pay lift is effective from 1st of April, but we would be getting some arrears from the April salary in August. So in August we're going to have something little. Looking at the whole thing, it seems like each person, each pay band has benefited from, I think it's just about £1,000 or slightly over £1,000 divided over 1 year period. What I'm going to talk about differs. The pay scales I'll talk about is for people working outside of London, because people in London actually are offered different salary or extra salary because of London high cost of living rates. So their salaries are higher than those of us living outside of London. So let's bear that in mind. As well as that, if you work weekends and night duties, you would see a little bit more, but this is just, I'm going to be talking only on basic salary without any enhanced hours or on social hours. So I have done a different video on a laptop. I've recorded the screen recording, so I'm going to be talking you through all that. 3.6%, as I said, doesn't seem good enough, but oh well, it is what it is. So I hope you will enjoy the video. Talking about UK nurses' salary, you should bear in mind that there are nurses working in different sectors. So we have nurses in the private sector, we have nurses who are self-employed, we have nurses working in care homes and different sectors. They are excluded. This is basically based on nurses working in the NHS on Agenda for Change pay bands between band 2 for healthcare assistants and the rest till band 9 who are directors or clinical whatever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If this is the first time you've come across my channel, please remember to like, subscribe and share. I'll see you in the main video. I'm going to basically be talking in relation to nurses, because trained nurse or registered nurse posts start from band 5, although we do have band 4 nurse associate practitioners or posts as well, but I'm going to be talking more about nurses. So if you are a band 5 nurse, what does this new 3% salary increase mean to you? So if you currently in 2024-2025, those who have started between 0 to 2 years, you can see your annual salary is 29,965, and your current take home is around 1,925 and 61 pence. Bear in mind This is just the basic salary. It does not include those who work on Saturdays and night shifts, which is the, what do we call it? That is the unsocial hours is excluded. So this is basically basic salary. So based on the 2025 to 2026 new 3.6% pay rise, if you are at band 5 between 0 to 2 years, your annual salary would be increasing to 31,049 pence, and your take home will be around £1,984 and 44 pence. So there's not much difference anyway. Please bear in mind those who work in London, inner London, do have a different pay rate compared to those of us who live outside of London. So if you're band 5 and you have been working between 2 to 4 years, your current 2024 to 2025 salary is an basic annual salary is about £32,324, and take home without any unsocial hours for most people is about £2,053 and 88 pence. Based on the new 3.6%, your salary would go to about £33,487. So it's just something little. And your take home after deduction, so you can see all the different basic deductions there, your take home would be about £2,117 and 23 pence. Let's look at if you've been at band 5 for 4 years plus. Currently they are at about £36,483 pounds. Take home currently about £2,243 and 92 pence. Based on the current 3.6%, basic annual salary is about £37,796, and approximate take home would be around £2,314 and 13 pence. Once again, your unsocial hour pay is not included. Let's go to band 6. 0 to 2 years band 6, currently they are about £37,339. Based on the current 2025-26 3.6 increment, their annual salary would be around £38,682, and take home would be approximately, after deduction, as you can see, NI tax and all that, and NHS pension deductions, take home would be about £2,361 and 5 pence. And if you are band 6 between 2 to 5 years, you can see the current basic annual salary. And let's look at the 2025-2026 new salary, basic salary annual is £40,823, and take home approximately would be around £2,475 and 97 pence. And if someone has been a band 6 for over 5 years, the 2025-2026 basic annual salary would go to about £46,580, and their take home from August would be about £2,783 and 78 pence. This is approximate, so don't quote me on it. And I'm going through this on the nhsbands.co.uk, so have a look. Let's look at nurses at band 7. So if you're starting on band 7 between 0 to 2 years, based on the 2025-2026 3.6 increment. Starters at band 7 would be taking about basic about £47,810, and their take home would be just about £2,849.54. If you've been band 7 2 to 5 years, so currently they are on 48,526. Based on the new 2025-26 salary, they would be around £50,273, and their take home would be around £2,981.24. This is just basic, based on the new 3.6% increment. And if you've been on band 7 for more than 5 years, your new 3.6% increments, based on that, your new basic annual salary would be around £54,710, and take home would be just around £3,207.84. So let's look at band 8A. 0 to 2 years experience at band 8A, based on, so currently they're on £53,754. So based on the new 3.6%, I think their annual salary from all, let's say it should be from April 2025, and this would be up to March, end of March 2026. So the new basic salary for a starter on band 8A would be £55,690, and their take home would be about £3,264 and a little bit of a pen. So if you have been on band 8A for 5 years or more, based on the new 3.6% salary increment, your annual salary would be £62,682, and the new take home, ideally from April 2025, should be around £3,574.06. As you may be aware, these are effective from 1st of April 2025. However, they are going to be paid, the arrears would be paid in August, and from September you will see what your basic salary is. Once again, if you're working on nights and weekends, you would see a little bit more. So I think for each person, looking at each band, it seems like everyone has had just over £1,000 in addition to what their last year is. Is that enough? I would say no, based on the new based on cost of living, which is just going up and up and up. So it's difficult. I know junior doctors are striking currently. So you can see band 8B, not many people are on band 8B, and you can also see band 8C, not many people work at those bands. We have band 8D, and actually 5 years plus on band 8D, they take about £105,337. And people who are on band 9, they are like nurse consultants, director of clinical services, and chief nursing officers. So they are on the band 9, and their salaries are over 100,000, basic annual salary of 100,000. Band 8Ds are usually deputy chief nurse, consultant, clinical scientist and all that, but not many people are there. Majority of the nursing workforce are between band 5 to band 8A. If you get to band 8B, they have like psychologists, lead pharmacists and lead clinicians. Anyway, I hope those of you who are not aware, you would find this helpful. hopefully by next year there will be another pay negotiations and things would go up a bit. I know some unions have actually asked their members to vote, regardless of whether they agree or not. It would be implemented anyway, and we would be getting this from August. So a little back pay in August. Is that enough? I don't think so, but what can we do? Anyway, thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again later. Bye bye.